Hey Lovies, welcome to my channel, Craft Away with May. I'm May. Welcome to my old and new subbies. I'm so glad to have you all here with me today. As a thumbnail show, we're going to be using some Dollar Tree wood items along with some paint stir sticks, guys, to create some super cute DIYs, particularly on our first project. And right here, of course, you know, we're going to come in with our terracotta teacup, but we're going to be making a mini terracotta teacup. So I'm super excited about that. This is our first mini, and it will be terracotta teacup number 22. Okay, but we're gonna just jump into this first project, starting with these 12 by 12 inch wood signs that you can find at Dollar Tree. And I'm just removing the little tags off them because we're not going to need them. Now I'm going to go ahead and warn you guys, okay, go get you some popcorn, some snacks, some trail mix or something, because this first project is a little lengthy, but guys, it is so worth it. Like I wanted to make something big. I hadn't really made any big DIYs, and this is not like a big grand, you know, DIY, but I just really wanted to make something, you know, just a little large and in charge. And so I was just sitting here thinking and trying to figure out what I wanted to do, because I had no idea. Like, I was just clueless. But I decided I wanted to make a cute little stand. So I can't wait for you guys to see this. It's gonna be so cute. But what you saw I was doing there was taking some of that super glue, wood glue from Dollar Tree. I don't know if it's super glue or it's crazy glue, wood glue, but it's the wood glue from Dollar Tree. And I'm gonna take 4 of those paint stir sticks, as you can see right there, and I'm gonna put them on either side of that square hanging sign. Then in the middle, I'm gonna take 6 of the 1 gallon paint stir sticks and line them up in the middle. Now, because you guys know me, and I know me, and I know what I do, I had laid this out, right? And I'm like, okay, these are gonna fit perfect in here. But of course, once I add the glue to them and I start laying them down, they didn't lay down correctly. There was a little gap in there. So the one in the middle, I kind of centered it, but it left a little gaping in between. But that's okay. You know, it is what it is. It's supposed to be rustic and charming, and that's what it is, okay? So don't let that, you know, take away from anything. All right, so this is going to be the back part. So this is the second square wood sign, and we're going to almost do the same thing that we did to the front, minus the 6 1 gallon paint stir sticks. I hope that makes sense. We just needed the 4 5 gallon ones for the back. Okay, this is going to be considered the back. So then I'm taking one of these crafting sticks that look like jumbo popsicle sticks, and I'm going to take that and cover up the holes. Now, it's not going to, you won't even see the holes, you know, the holes. You won't even see them, but that's okay. I just, you know, I was like, let me just cover it up because, you know, I ain't got nothing else to do. Anyway, so then I'm going to take 5 more of those crafting sticks, and I am going to measure down. I think I measured down about 2 inches because I didn't really measure anything. I just eyeballed it. So my eyeball said it was about 2 inches down. And so I did that for 5 of those on either side because I needed 10 pieces of those. Then I'm going to take this flat wood stick from Dollar Tree. I don't know if it's a wood plank. It's not a plank. It's just a wood piece. You know how they have the little scrap wood pieces. Okay, and this one is a 12-inch piece. So this is the thinner one though. And I'm adding some more of that wood glue. And then I'm going to take those little 2-inch pieces that I cut off of the crafting sticks and start lining these up. And again, when I looked at this, I'm like, I cut these even. But when I looked at them, I'm like, no, they just look like some stairs going down. So I had to file them down and try to make it work because it was just like, it was a hot mess is what it was. But I got it clipped down. I made it work, y'all. Like, you know, it happens. Y'all know how I craft. We know what we do on this channel, right? And on this channel, we just roll with it and accept what comes of it, okay? We just don't judge. All right, so then I'm gonna take one of these flat bamboo I forget what they're called, but they're bamboo sticks I got off Amazon. the flat dowels, the wood dowels, but they're bamboo. Okay, anyway, so I'm taking one of those. I cut those down to size to fit the 12-inch piece, right? All right, so this is gonna kind of be like what's the word I'm looking for? It'll come like an awning almost, kind of, sort of. Okay, anyway, going in with some more of that wood glue, right? I probably left in way more than I needed to, but I wanted you guys to really see how this came together, and I was so excited. And so, okay, so here too, I'm putting all the natural wood pieces together, right? And at first I was going to paint this white, and I changed my mind because once I looked at it and all the different wood pieces started coming together, I was like, that's really cute. Like, I didn't have to distress it or anything. Like, it just was really rustic and charming and just gave summer vibes, okay? And that's what I was going after. All right, so then, I don't know, what do I do? Oh, so now I'm taking the chunkier scrap wood pieces in the 12-inch size from Dollar Tree. I'm going in with some more of that wood glue and hot glue. I think I did use on this one, both wood glue and hot glue, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm just going to put those on either side of the 12 by 12 wood hanging sign. Okay, so once I do that, and I do apologize if I left in more than I should have, guys. I tried to edit this like super fast. I know that's really bad, but I did. And this is what happens. And so now we just get to hang out until I just decide to catch up. Okay, so I'm sorry. This part should have just kind of been deleted, but it wasn't. All right, so now we're back in the game. All right, so now we're adding on the front piece, right? So what I wanted to make, guys, I already told you guys it's gonna be some type of stand, right? I just didn't tell you guys what kind of stand, but we'll wait and get to that part. All right, so now I'm taking another one of those flat scrap wood pieces from Dollar Tree, and I'm gluing that to the bottom, right? Again, didn't really need to do this, but towards the end, I felt like, yes, I'm glad I did it, okay? Because nothing is really gonna touch the bottom, but it'll make sense. I promise it'll make sense. Just stay with me, lovies. Don't leave me. Just stay, just stay, just stay. Staying alive, staying alive. Ooh, 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 staying alive. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. All right, so right here, okay, so I'm bringing it together, right? It looks like a big, like a box. This is what it's looking like, right? A purse box or something. Okay, so now we're gonna add in a little awning. Okay, I don't know if that's really what it's called there. I don't know if awning kind of goes out a little bit further, but we're gonna call it an awning for the sake of this video. Okay, all right, so I painted that in red and white paint. I didn't think you guys really need to see me do that, but if you did, I'm sorry. Okay, so then I'm going in with some of these jumbo tower tumbling blocks. Now, the word on the street is that you can now get these at Dollar Tree for $3 versus the ones you get at Five Below for $5. I do think you get a little bit less for the $3, but still, all in all, you get them at Dollar Tree now for $3. All right, so anyway, so next I'm taking this little wood piece cut out here. I had that in my stash, got that off of Amazon. I took and made a stencil off of my Cricut, with my Cricut Joy, and I printed out the word strawberries. Oh, we are making a strawberry sign. What? Yes. Okay, I like making strawberry signs. I like making strawberry stuff, but those type of videos don't tend to do all that well. But I just had this little urge in me to make a strawberry stand, and so we're here, guys. We're here, and it's so gorgeous. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I think I might put it outside on the front porch, but I don't know yet because I just keep looking at it and I think it's so cute. It's just so cute. All right, so once I get that stencil applied, I just weed out the little words of what I want to keep, and then I'm just going in with some black paint and I'm just stenciling. I'm just dabbing, tapping, doing all the things that I'm supposed to do, and then I'm just going to start pulling up this stencil. And because the stencil is so sticky, it pulled up some of that paint and it added to the rustic charm. You guys probably won't see it that much because I didn't paint the wood piece, but that's okay. I saw it and I was well pleased. This is so cute. I have not been this excited about a project in I don't know how long. Well, that's a lie, because the last one I did, the last video, I was really excited about that video because the colors in that video was like awesome. Okay, so Okay, that was a lot. So I'm just like, you know, I'm excited about the last couple of videos, okay? So then I took this little mason jar. If you guys have been here with me anytime, you've seen me work with those before. Ordered those off of Amazon. Painted that in red and black. Did another stencil of strawberries. And just did some white and green paint on those. Nothing fancy, no whoop-to-do. Just the same process that I did on the first, or on the strawberry sign. Just on a different surface. So now what I'm doing is just taking a piece of jute twine, wrapping that around just to separate the top from the bottom. Literally, that's it. I started to add a bow, but I was like, do I really want a bow? I didn't feel like digging through myself to get a bow, so no bow. All right, and then I'm just going to clip that down. As you guys can see, we're flipping it back over. Now we're going to start the assembly process. Guys, look at this. Already, I was like, this is already looking cute. Look at the wood color, the tones of the wood. Like, I was like, I'm loving this. This is jamming right now. So then I'm taking these smaller tower tumbling blocks, and I'm just putting them right there because I wanted to kind of create like a raised surface for the strawberry sign instead of having it flush to the strawberry stand. I wanted to kind of stick out, give it a little pop or something, you know, I don't know. I just felt like doing that, so that's what I did. So then I'm just gonna go in and add in this, my little, my mason jar. Then I have this little wagon wheel that I stained in my burnt umber paint, just wiped it on, wiped it off. In the words of my girl, Kathy Jo, her Mr. Miyagi, what did she say? Wax on, wax off. There we go. That's what we did. All right, then I'm taking a piece of pool noodle here, and then I know this is out of shot, guys, but all I'm gonna do is cut that pool noodle, split it down the middle there, because we are gonna need to hold our strawberry vines in there, and I'm gonna slide that right down the center of the wood stand, the box part. So right here, I was like, this, I know somewhere in my stash I have bales of hay, right? Because I started getting like strawberry festival vibes, you know, strawberry like the carnival, you know, when they have all the strawberry stuff at the carnivals or fairs and stuff. That's where my mind went, and it's usually like surrounded by hay and stuff. So I went and got some of my grass skirt, little pieces of that I had stashed away, but I couldn't find my hay bales. So this was it. Okay, so it still worked, and I know the tone is kind of neutral, it's all blending together, but it's working. So then I had these little strawberry appliques that I had got from Hobby Lobby. They're like 99 cents. And so I had them in my stash, put them right up at the top there. Guys, I am in love with this. Like, I really am. I know I'm making too much of a big deal out of it. It's just a strawberry stand. I know. But give me this moment, guys. Just give me this moment, please. Thank you. Okay. That's why I love y'all, Lovies. I know y'all like, May, we got you, girl. We got you. Don't worry, but we got you, May. I can hear y'all saying that. I can hear each one of y'all saying that. So thank you. Thank you so much. So here, I'm just going ahead and feeding these strawberry picks into that pool noodle that I stuffed out in there. And, oh, guys, look. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. It's so cute. So then I started to glue down the leaves because they were just all free willy-nilly going everywhere, and I was getting frustrated with it. And I'm like, look, lay down, get down, stay down. And they wouldn't stay down, so I decided to glue them down. That'll teach them. Don't mess with me. So once I get those glued down, I was like, okay. Once I did that, I was looking at this and I was like, it's missing something. I like where I'm going with this, but it's missing something. And so I was like, okay, I just kept thinking about that. But in between time, because I didn't have enough wood pieces to put in the top of the strawberry stand, I just went in with some of the smaller tower tumbling blocks just to keep it, to give it some stability so it wouldn't like collapse, I guess. So that's what I did as an alternative for the top. And then I decided to add a couple of strawberries down to the bottom by the little wagon wheel, because those are the little strawberries that got away. You know, somebody was trying to get all up on the bush and then it got away. I wish I had a little basket. I could have made one, but that would have took me forever to try to figure that out. So, you know, we just went with the bushes, the strawberries. And I know, just just ride with me, y'all. Just take the ride with me, okay? I appreciate you. So then I decided to take one of my little half beads, put that in the middle of the wagon wheel, guys. This is so cute. So then after this is where it hit me. I'm like, we need a nice blue sky in the background, okay? Yes, you heard me. We need a nice blue sky in the background. So I took a third one of those 12 by 12 square signs, and then I had this napkin with the blue sky. I remember that. I'm like, yes, I don't have to paint it. So what I did there was I just put down some Mod Podge, let that dry. I'm going in with my heat press, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that heat, and it's just going to start adhering. I did use a little parchment paper in between there just to keep the napkin from sticking to my little mini heat press. I'm going to sand away that excess paper. And guys, I didn't need the napkin to go all the way around because you won't see that part of the wood square. So what I did was flipped that stand over. And then we're just gonna go in with some, I think I just used hot glue at this point. I was like, I don't think this is gonna pop off. If it does, it's an easy fix. But, oh no, see, yeah, I didn't trust me. There we go. So, yep, I had another conversation with myself and said, no, girl, add the wood glue in there. So I did. Okay, there we go. I forget what I do. I do. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I'll forget it, and I did. And so then we're just gonna add that to the back right here. And guys, I gotta tell you, this is so pretty. I can't wait. I couldn't get it all in this shot, but I think I did do like a quick little freeze frame for you guys. Look at that. It almost even looked like water in the background. I was loving it. All right, so now we're gonna jump into our mini terracotta teacup number 22, guys. And for all of you that have been with me, you know we're doing this series of terracotta cups terracotta pots that we're turning into terracotta teacups. I always get that all tangled up. And we are on number 22. Looks like we're gonna make it to 25. We didn't even think we'll make it to 10, but I think we are gonna cut it off. I know you guys don't want me to, but we need to leave room for fall and winter because I have so many more ideas and I'm running out of space, guys. So what we're gonna do with this one, I was like, okay, we got strawberries going on today, and I had already did a strawberry teacup a couple videos back, well, quite a few videos back. But I was like, I still want to incorporate some more strawberries. So I was like, we are going to make a strawberry ice cream cone. Yes. So I'm taking my air dry clay, and I'm enjoying working with the air dry clay. I didn't really have like a whole lot of experience with it. I would use it here and there, but the more I use it, the more I'm liking it. You know, I don't know that it's something I would do all the time, but it seems to be coming in handy for me. So right now I'm just manipulating it, warming it up basically to get it more pliable. And then I'm just rolling. Looks like a little tadpole. Rolling. That's what I'm doing. Then I get it out. Looks like a little baby snake. So then I'm going to take the teacup. I did paint it in hazelnut. I don't know if I said that. I don't think I did. Then I'm going to take that half of a foam ball that I painted that in chiffon cream by Rust-Oleum. I glued that right on top. Now I could have totally left it like this and it would still look like a snow cone, but I was like, nope, I want the little swirly swirl with it. All right, so I'm just rolling it out some more to get it a little bit thinner because I did make it quite thick, and this is my first time making an ice cream cone. And like I said, I'm not like, you know, super awesome with clay in general, so just, you know, take it with a grain of salt, guys. You know, it was a work in progress, you know, me trying something, and I think I did okay. It did get a little funky towards the end, but you know the shenanigans. Okay, so right here I'm just taking it and gluing it. I'm like wrapping, gluing, and just creating that swirl up. Now of course, again, me being me, right, as I often say, me being May, I did not roll out enough, okay? And again, it was thick. I rolled it out just a tad bit more and then thinned it, made it, what am I trying to say? Thinned it out a little bit, I guess, or made it a little bit thinner, however you want to say it. But it probably would have stretched out a little bit more. So I had to stop it, and then I had to roll out some more, which I was a little nervous about because I'm like, okay, now what if I don't get it to the same thickness, and then it looks really crazy. So I kind of matched it up a good little bit, but as you can see towards the top, it got really narrow. It got real narrow. So, but I just kept going because I'm like, well, I'm invested now, so I might as well see it to the end. And again, my first time making an ice cream cone, so you know what I say, lovies, judge you not. You know, we just want to take applauses here, okay? Because we tried something new and different. All right. So then I was like, at first I was gonna leave it vanilla and then put the little strawberry little sprinkly things on there. And I was like, no, let's make it pink. Let's go. Let's do it. And so I painted some pink color paint, and then I just go in, I didn't really let it dry, y'all. And so I add in my half of my macrame ring. That's what makes the handle for our little terracotta teacups. And I have painted that in chiffon cream as well. Don't remember if I told you guys that. I probably didn't, but it's okay. You can use any color you want if you choose to recreate these. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and now glue this to the base, the little saucer that comes with the little terracotta cups and our pots, should I say. And then this is where I go in with the strawberry sprinkles, okay? Now, I didn't have enough sprinkles. So only the front half of our ice cream cone was covered, okay? Just so y'all know. And again, I no judging, okay? We did what we had to do in our situation to make it work. So as I often say, you know, if you just look at the front of my things, you'll be fine. But you shouldn't be all up in my stuff looking to see what I have behind there. It's none of your business. Mind your business. Get out my stuff. All right, so we're on to project number 3. This one's super easy, super fast. Just some simple decoupaging. That's all we did. We're taking a napkin that it's a Rae-Dunn napkin that said hello, and then I got this 4-piece hanging sign from Hobby Lobby. It was $5.99. I got it for 40% off. And then the other napkin I had, which you're going to see in just a second here, came from Dollar Tree. I have been wanting to use this napkin for some time. I had it for quite a few months, but every time I went to use it, I changed my mind. And so I was like, you know what, this would look really cute paired with this Rae-Dunn napkin. So I didn't paint this side. I was really about the natural wood on this video, and I like that because I do love wood in general. So any opportunity I get, well, I don't have to paint first of all, but any opportunity I get to see some natural wood and incorporate it into my projects, I get really excited about that. So here is a Dollar Tree napkin, and it's a circular shape, absolutely gorgeous. And of course it had butterflies in it, so I was like, that makes it even cuter. Hello. So just like on the other side, I just did some Mod Podge on that, let it dry. I'm applying my heat, and then I'm sanding the excess napkin away, guys. And that's like literally it for this project, guys. And we're gonna go ahead and wipe away that dust, but we're done. Like we're done. Like this is it. Like this is so super cute, and it would just make it easy and nice decor piece for your home. But here we are in the final reveal, lovies, and if you are still here riding with me, thank you so much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting, just because you guys know how much I love to chat with you all after each and every video. You guys know we are on the road to growing our channel. We are so close to reaching 9,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. I do get slightly emotional when I think about it because this journey has been long. It's been hard, but you guys have made it light and easy for me at the same time. You guys make my heart smile with the comments. So, you know, we are getting close to our 10K, and when we get there, oh, we're gonna have a party, y'all. We're gonna have a 10K party. We're gonna party like it's 10K 99. But let me know, lovies, if you have a favorite of today. Look how I paired that with the butterfly terracotta teacup that I did. And then in the first one, you guys saw the strawberry teacup, the original one that I did. And so I really love that I'm able to incorporate these into the projects. I love how they come together, even when I'm not, you know, doing them at the same time. But here are all of the terracotta teacups from the entire series. It does go by pretty fast, but I like to share that at the end of each video just for our newcomers so they can see what we're talking about on this channel when I'm talking about terracotta teacups that look like coffee cups. But you know, I made one for almost every season so far, except again for our for our fall and winter months, which is coming up. But I mean, for all occasions. So it's just something to give you an idea of something to do with these other than actually putting plants in them. And I love doing these for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy seeing them. You have expressed that you enjoy seeing them. And I love the ideas that you guys are giving me, because I come up with some and then you guys come up with some. I'm like, oh, I would have never thought of that. So it's been so much fun. This journey has been so much fun, and I am just so delighted that you guys, you know, just jumped right in and joined me on it, and, you know, started giving me all the suggestions and stuff. So I appreciate you, lovies, from the bottom of my heart. And again, let me know if you have a favorite of today, because I want to hear from you. And let me know if there's something else you want to see on this channel. I love those ideas as well. And until the next video, lovies, be safe, be kind, hugs and kisses, XOXO, bye.